by this fire. As the soul is the center of ourselves, this hearth has been the center of our home. Like a great heart pulsating to the rhythm of life, this hearth dances with the flames that warm and enliven the routine of our days. As a reflection of the love that burned within our hearts and drew our two separate lives into the warmth and light of its fire, we built this hearth. When nights were cold, we built a fire, and you kept it going all through the night. In the morning, I would stir the embers and add kindling, and sparks would ignite the wood, and the fire would blaze again. By the time the coffee was made, the warmth of this fire would draw you to me, and together we would begin a new day. At the end of the day, we would share a simple meal by this fire and recount the day's successes and failures. When the joys outweighed the disappointments, we celebrated by this fire. When the failures outweighed the successes, we held each other close by this fire. We enlarged the boundaries of our home by this fire. We developed new friendships and explored new ideas, gained new insights, and wrote new songs. How we laughed by this fire. By this fire, we warmed our babies and gazed in wonder at the miracle of a new life we had together created and brought into the world. As they grew, we rocked our babies by this fire and read them stories and told them tales and passed on our memories. To this hearth, freshly bathed little bodies were carried, swaddled in towels to be dressed for bed in long flannel pajamas. By this fire, many pairs of mittens and boots, countless wool caps and snowsuits had been hung to dry after their owners had given a day to the snow kingdom. Beside this fire, quarts of hot chocolate and gallons of coffee had been sipped over hours of happy conversations. By this fire, promises have been made, vows exchanged, problems solved, and mountainous obstacles moved by prayer. By this fire, poetry has been created and recited, and great ideas have been discussed. By this fire, homework has been done. By this fire, we have packed boxes for college, hemmed wedding dresses, and arranged bridal bouquets, and danced with excitement at the announcement of a new baby on the way. By this fire, we have cut the red raspberry cake for dozens of birthdays, planned 4th of July picnics, packed for vacations, and stood with relatives giving thanks for those for which we were most grateful since we last told the story of our pilgrim heritage. We have celebrated the Christmases of our lives by this fire. We have made chocolate and fruit cakes, strung popcorn and cranberries. We've made clay ornaments and wrapped dozens of gifts. And we have arranged the nativity with care and awe, and we have told the children why, again and again. We have trimmed the tree with treasured ornaments, lit the star and hung the mistletoe by this fire. By this fire we have bid farewell to the old year and welcomed the new. We have begun again by this fire. Over the years, and by this fire, community has flourished, relationships have deepened, intimacy has been restored, and friendships have begun and been renewed. By this fire, tears of remorse, estrangement, reconciliation, revelations, and bereavement have been shed. As the seasons change, this mantle has been decorated with spring flowers, summer branches, and birds, fall leaves, and harvest bounty, pine, holly, bittersweet, and berries. Always the mantle clock has marked the time between Sundays when the winding of its work celebrated the ritual of the Lord's Day. This fire has lit the innocent faces of babies, the exuberant faces of children, the hopeful faces of youth, the worried, relieved, ponderous, realistic faces of parents, the furrowed, resigned, wise, and amused faces of the aged. Like our hearts, this fire holds the memories, the secrets, the dreams, the aspirations of our home. And when the clock on the mantle is still, and the hearth is cooled, and the house is empty, things we've shared by this fire will have been branded on our very souls. This love we have shared by this fire will burn forever.